What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Skull Network. My name is Nick, and we have some absolutely massive news coming out of the world of the Minnesota Vikings today. The Minnesota Vikings announced that they did cut left tackle Riley Reiff. This is one of those moves that a lot of people were speculative of, and they weren't sure if after we gave him his $1 million that he missed out on at the end of the season for his incentives, a lot of people thought, maybe this was the time we were going to restructure him and we're going to keep him, but no. This comes after one of his best seasons of his now pretty long career. And personally, this is a move that I saw coming for a while. Riley Reiff opens up over $11.5 million against the cap, so that definitely brings the Minnesota Vikings under the cap now. Should be right around $9.5 million that we now have to work with, but now that leaves an open spot. And the obvious idea here is that Ezra Cleveland is going to be moving over to that left tackle spot from right guard. But the only issue is now there's a hole at right guard and there's a hole at left guard as well. So while this move is good for the money, it's not good for our offensive line situation. I know a lot of people are going to be very upset at this move because of how well Riley Reiff played over this past season, but let's face it, over the years since he's gotten here, this was definitely his best season and one of his really only good and notable seasons. So I understand the need to cut him. It was just too expensive to keep around if he wasn't going to restructure his deal, and I don't see this being the last big move that the Vikings make this offseason. Now the real big question here is, what are we going to do with these offensive guard spots that are surely going to open up? Because Dakota Dozier, he's got to be gone, and Ezra Cleveland more than likely will be that left tackle, as I already said. What do you guys think is going to be the move? Do we go draft? Do we go free agency? Do we do a little bit of both? And I'll discuss that in a future video. And that is the major news today, this coming after the Vikings cut both Dan Bailey and Kyle Rudolph. And yeah, these are guys that we wanted to have pan out, or guys that we wanted to keep for the most part, but you know what? Not every situation is going to be, peaches and cream. And that is going to wrap up this video on this crazy news from the world of the Minnesota Vikings. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit the button down below to subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like as well. If you want to share this news with anyone that you know, because this is one of the biggest pieces of news of the day, then you can share it on any platform with any person. And if it's the crack dealer on the corner, that's your guys' best option. You guys already know. My name is Nick, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Adios.